Hello there, Star Wars fans, and welcome back to another Rebelscum.com video review. Today, we are reviewing the Black Series Phase 4 Gaming Greats number 12, the 13th Battalion Trooper, the Clone Trooper of Jedi Master T'Pol, and Cal Kestis from Jedi Fallen Order. This is a Clone Trooper that we've been looking forward to for a minute now. This is a really cool one. I really like the unique paint job. I like the yellow color. And despite the yellow color, I like that we're starting to see some similar legions that start to share colors that have almost no relation to them. Now, it'd be cool to if maybe the 13th is maybe a detachment of the 327th, much like the 332nd, it is a detachment of the 501st. But if they're just totally unrelated, that's cool too. I still would like to know more about them. I really hope they do, at the very least, a comic or something that ties into Cal with T'Pol specifically. Just them on their Clone Wars adventures, getting into whatever battles they're getting into. Because Cal had to see some action aside from the training flashbacks we saw on their Jedi cruiser. And I would also like to see a really cool looking officer version of the 13th Battalion Trooper in Black Series. Not to mention, this figure also needs to get released in the Vintage Collection Gaming Greats as well, because I know my VC friends out there would probably love to have this trooper in their collection. But of course, first and foremost, they still need a Cal. And I'm not talking about the new, older, grizzled Cal for the upcoming Jedi Survivor game. Hasbro, you still owe us a Jedi Fallen Order Cal Kestis. You still owe us one. You're not off the hook yet. You need to make good and get a Jedi Fallen Order Cal for VC, a second sister for VC. But also, for both scales, we still need Seer, we still need Grizz, we still need Marin. I mean, there are so many Jedi Fallen Order characters we're still missing for VC. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm glad that we're getting a lot of the other characters we're getting. I'm glad we're getting Delta Squad. I'm glad we're getting Knights of the Old Republic characters, because those are also figures that have been long overdue. But still, you're still way overdue on Jedi Fallen Order, and you're not off the hook just because Jedi Survivor is out. Anyway, with that out of the way, here he is in the packaging. Like I said, he looks really, really awesome. There's that artwork on the side. On the back, you've got some words and things. And that's pretty much it for the box. So here he is out of the packaging. And before we get to the close-up, we have a lot of clones to show him off next to. We're not going to show him next to literally every clone figure in the Black Series line. But we are going to show him off next to every Phase 2 Clone Trooper. At least one of each battalion or garrison or whatever. Side by side, so you can see him next to all the other clones. So here's the new one. This is the first yellow Phase 2 Clone Trooper we've received. Here he is next to the classic regular clean armor. Everyone's favorite, the 501st. Next up, we've got the next favorite. Or is it? Has it been dethroned? Who knows? 332nd. And that was 212th, by the way. 442nd. Coruscant Guard. Camino. And 187th. I'm also not including holiday repaints in this either. Just specifically canonical Phase 2 Clone Troopers. And this is what we're up to now. Now, of course, there's another 212th. There's the Coruscant officer from the Bad Batch packaging. And then, of course, there's all the commanders and stuff, too. Like I said, I'm not pulling out every clone. This is just the regular Phase 2 Clone Troopers, and we're up to 9 different legions, battalions, garrisons, again, whatever you want to call them. with regular Phase 2 clone troopers. That is very, very cool. Very impressive. And there's still more to go. There's still plenty more to go that we still haven't gotten yet. So hopefully Hasbro just keeps on knocking these out, because these are what I would call necessary repaints. Yes, it's another repaint. Yes, it's another clone release. But there's many of us, myself included, who are clone fans who can't get enough of these. So I say keep on going, but also let's mix some other stuff in there for everybody else too, because like I said earlier, we're still owed many, many characters from Jedi Fallen Order alone, both in Black Series and Vintage Collection. Not to mention this guy isn't even in VC yet, that we got to get some of those guys out here. I know repaints are a good, quick, and easy option for Hasbro to put out a figure, and clones are usually pretty exciting for fans, but at the same time, we got to get some other characters out there. Because there are so many other fans who are getting tired of just constant repaints, and I get it. It can be pretty disheartening when there's characters you're very excited about, and it seems like they're getting ignored for one reason or another. I don't know. I don't have all the answers. I wish I did, and I'd give them to you. But what I can tell you is this figure looks very cool, and this is a very impressive lineup, especially if you're a Clones fan. Even if you're not a Clones fan, I would think this is a pretty impressive lineup to look at. So anyway, there they all are. And here he is real nice and close. The paint job on this one is very nice. This might be one of the best quality painted clones out of the newest clone mold. Out of the Phase 4 mold, we'll say. The 332nd one came out very good, but I think this one either rivals it in terms of paint quality and detail, or might even beat it in terms of paint quality and detail. And if it does beat it, it's not by very much. But it has all of that important detail. The little inner gray striping there on that indentation of the helmet. The black rim. All of the yellow paint apps are there. The vents are painted. The little mouth slits are painted. You've got both black and silver paint details in there. Even the hose connector ports right here have the proper paint details. Black on the inside, silver on the contacts. Hasbro did a really good job on this one. Now, the 187th, in case someone brings it up, was also really good. But the 212th was pretty weak, which we covered in our 212th review. So if you haven't watched that review, go back and watch that review of the Phase 4 212th Clone Trooper. But that one was pretty weak in paint detail. But it's good to see that Hasbro's actually upping their paint detail game, at least with the clones. So that's nice. And then he's got that nice mustard yellow paint job. I like the arrow details on him. Even on his bucket where he's got that arrow pointing down the chin. He's got those two stripes going around the fin of his bucket there. And then it fills out in the back and goes all the way around to the front. Very, very well done. Even on the chest portion, you've got full paint apps from the back. It connects all the way over the shoulders to the front. You got those shoulder pads, those biceps, all the way around as well, even on the inner part of the bicep, the thighs. Hasbro did a really good job on this one. Fully articulated. It's got the same articulation as the other Phase 4 clone molds. Heads on a ball joint, fully articulated shoulders, single jointed elbows, wrist joints, upper waist, hips, upper thigh, single jointed knees, and ankle joints. He comes with one blaster. He comes with the regular DC-15 blaster rifle. And then also for comparison, here he is. Here he is next to young Cal Kestis. It's terrible. I know this is horrible. This is just like when I did the young Din Djarin figure. Hasbro, we got to get more kid characters in Black Series because I can't keep doing this to my viewers. I can't keep subjecting them to these abominations where I'm head swapping normal characters with Omega, because that's the only kid character we have in Black Series. We still need young Luke. We still need young Leia. A young Cal Kestis in his little Jedi robes would be awesome. Not to mention, of course, Master T'Pol to go with it. We need more kid characters, all right? Some younglings, little Annie, and I'm sure I could come up with more. List some more in the comments if you guys would. But yeah, I can't, Hasbro, I can't keep subjecting my viewers to this. And you're forcing me to by not releasing any more kid characters to compare next to the appropriate characters they do. Because other than that, I have nothing else to compare this to other than Clone Troopers and this. So, where... Gosh. This is the stuff of nightmares right here. There you go. Guys, thank you so much for tuning into today's review featuring the Black Series 13th Clone Trooper from Jedi Fallen Order. Again, a really awesome clone repaint, but like I said, we gotta get some other characters for everybody else too, because not everybody likes to just collect clones, Hasbro. Come on. Come on, get some more characters for us. I know y'all can. I know y'all can do it. Y'all have the technology. Y'all have the technology. Anyway, stay tuned for more Black Series reviews here on Rebelscum.com. Stay tuned for some of our other reviews here on Rebelscum.com, because we review all kinds of awesome Star Wars things here on Rebelscum.com. Like and subscribe, follow us on social media, and don't forget to sign up for Collector's Oracle today so you can start managing your collection like a pro. After this video, I'm going to be adding my 13th Legion character, Loose Complete, to my collection on collectorsoracle.com, and whenever you pick up yours, I encourage you to do the same. That way you can not only keep track of your collection, but it's great for when you have family members who are like, man, what do I get you for your birthday or for Christmas or whatever? Because I know that's a really tough question as a collector to answer, because it's oftentimes, I don't know, because most of the time, a lot of us have probably already pre-ordered it or found it online with somebody or found it at a toy show or a con, something. I know, it's hard to shop for us collectors, so help your family out. Sign up for Collector's Oracle, have your collection fully uploaded, and you can just share it with your family when they don't know what to get you, because with that want list, you can just show them what you don't have. That way they know what to get you, or what to keep an eye out for at least. We'll see you guys later. We'll see you another time. May the Force be with all of you, you Rebel scum.